Hi guys, so today we'll be discussing, from today I must say, we will be discussing Netzwerk, arbeitsbuch R2. And this is for you guys who do not get time to attend classes and are searching something which is time saving and money saving as well. So let's just get started. I will start with arbeitsbuch, and once I finish this, I will try to work on Kurzbuch as well. And if I'm able to finish off with A2, I get good response. I will also upload videos for B1 and B2 as well. So here we go. I must say this book is very nice, and you should always try studying these maps which are giving the name of the cities, because many a times you can see the name of the cities are used during here and or lesen, and we do not know the meaning of this. For example, castle. Okay, so we think it's something related to maybe a food or an object, but it is actually describing, or it's related to a location where your prepositions matter a lot. Okay, so let's get going with the very first chapter over here. We have Rund Essen. Okay, so you can download this book online somewhere with few um, free download links. In case I have it, I will try to upload it in the links below. Okay, but for now, let's get going. Over here, we have Runden Essen, that is related to eating. Okay, Essen, the word, it's the verb Essen, and as well it can also be used as noun. So beim Essen, that is with Essen, was passt zusammen, ordnen Sie zu. So we just have to do the match the pair thing. Let's try the first one. Das schmeckt gut, oder? So it says this tastes good. Okay. So if somebody says you, if somebody asks you, does it taste good? What will your response be? Let's try. Ah, ich habe keinen Hunger. You will not say I do not have. I'm not hungry. Yeah, ja, du kannst den Tisch decken. You also cannot say okay. You can arrange the table. Okay. Danke, möchtest du probieren? Maybe this can be one thing, but then just imagine somebody's asking you, it tastes good. You will not say, thank you, do you want to taste? Right? So, yeah, kann ich ein Cola haben? You cannot also reply, please, can I have cola? If somebody asks you, does it taste good? Yeah. So the next one is, yeah, möchtest du das Rezept haben? You can say, can you say, yeah, would you like to have a recipe? Okay. Now the answer is F. So let's just try this one. Ich finde es ein bisschen zu salzig. So I find it a little bit salty can be the answer. So it says it tastes good. It schmeckt gut. Oder ich finde es ein bisschen zu salzig. Okay. The next one, let's try it together. Oh, das ist lecker. Hast du das gekocht? So they're asking, this is tasty. Hast du das gekocht? So again, hungry, arrange the table. Do you want to try this? Now, it's already been tried, right? This is tasty. Would you like to try this? Cannot be the option. Can I have cola? Cannot be the option. Now, the only option we are left is, ja, möchtest du das Rezept haben? So it says, oh, this is tasty. Have you cooked it yourself? Ja, möchtest du das Rezept haben? So, would you like to have the recipe? So, the next one is E over here. Let me just try if I can write the answer over here. If I'm able to, it'll be great. So, the answer is E. Yeah, I'm able to fill it in. Okay. The next, has du Durst? Do you have thirst? Möchtest du etwas trinken? So, I guess you already know the answer. It's I would like to have a cola. Ja, kann ich ein Cola haben? So the answer over here is D. Okay. Then, warum isst du nicht? Now over here, ist is something not related to is the verb which the sein verb which you've learned in A1. It's not ist, it's essen. So just try to recall the conjugation with essen. It is du isst. So why are you not having anything? The answer is ich habe keinen Hunger. I do not have hunger. So now over here, a very important thing I want to discuss with you is there are few things which in English we normally say, I'm not hungry. So being hungry is the state, but over here in German you can say, I have, hast du Hunger? Do you have hunger? Or I do not have hunger. Or do you are not hungry if you want to say, don't you have hunger? Is something it will be in German. Okay. So you just have to try using this. More often you use, you get used to it. Okay. Hier riecht es aber gut. So over here, riecht is something we need to search over here. So let's just search in the dictionary. This is a very good habit. I will not many a times I'll tell you all the meanings of. Okay, so this is where I'm recording the screen. I hope it is getting recorded. Okay, you can either use Leo. It's the best one which I have used, or even Dick CC is also a wonderful dictionary. So I'll just show you the meaning of them in Grecian. Okay, so what is Grecian over here? It says to smell again. Okay, so to smell is Grecian. It is the accusative article. Okay, the past tense is, or the preteritum form is rock and gerochen. Okay, so these are the forms. The participle zwei is gerochen. It's a good habit to always learn the verb with its preteritum and participle zwei form, even if it is not related to your A1 level, even if it is not related to B1 level. But whenever you read any text, it's going to be really very helpful for you. Okay, so let's get back to our page. It says here riecht es aber gut, so it's smelling good. Okay, so we just have few options left over here. Let's see what are the options. Ich habe keinen Hunger. It cannot be. So yeah, du kannst. So it's already done. You can just arrange the table. Danke, möchtest du das probieren? Is the answer over here. So thank you. It says it smells good. So you can say Danke, möchtest du probieren? So would you like to try it, or would you like to taste it? So try it. It is in the sense of always regarding food normally. Okay, so probieren is would you like to try it? Okay, and if you want to say would you like to try this dress, or maybe I would like to try having a job over here, is the verb you want to use. You'll not say probieren, you will be using versuchen. Okay, the last one you already know it. It is kann ich dir helfen? It will simply say, yeah, would you please arrange the table? So du kannst den Tisch decken. Okay, now one more thing I want to say over here is even if I'm using a lot of English over here, even if you're learning German, I understand it's very important to have the basic knowledge in your preferable language. Okay, once you get used to this, the next half I'll be using more German, less English. Okay, again, let's just quickly type down the answer. So I hope the answers are pretty easy, pretty clear to you. The meanings as well, I want you to try it yourself. I've written the answer, you can just take the screenshot of it. Okay, now let's quickly try the next one. Was schmeckt so notieren Sie ein Substantiv? So over here, don't worry about ein Substantiv. It's just like noun. Okay, the basic noun which comes into nominative. Okay, so that's Wörterbuch hills. So over here you just have to use your Wörterbuch, that is the dictionary. I've given you two options to use the dictionary. It's Leo and Dixie. Okay, so do use it and just say what tastes like. For example, if it is der Kuchen, so Kuchen, that is cake. What is the taste of a cake? It is sweet. So they have used use. So I want you to use the dictionary, and I want you yourself to try this and write down the name of the cuisine or the dish according to your cuisine. Sorry, whatever food you eat. Okay, which is sour, sharp, fett, salzig, and bitter. Okay. Now over here we have one more text being given. It's really nice, and we're gonna enjoy this for sure. Let's try this. Arbeiten zu Sie zu zweit, so you and me will be trying this. This part I'll be using because it is quite easy for me to read it out. It's kind of inverted in case you have the book. I want you to just invert the book and try reading this out and try understanding the context. Now over here, very important thing I want you to again take into consideration is there are a lot of words you won't be able to understand the meaning of. Not always you'll get into hop into dictionary, search for the meaning, then put it over here and try to understand the text. Okay, language is all about sensing it. See, for example, if I say it's sizzling hot, something related to food is coming into your mind. You do not think about hot water, right? So it's about the perception of that language which you have to get into to make it more easy to understand and more easy to use it. The more mechanical you get into learning a language, it's going to go a tough way. Okay, so just take this into mind, and now even if you do not know a lot of meanings of the words given over here, I want you to try understanding it. Okay, so we'll just try to understand it just by reading instead of using the Wörterbuch or the book or the dictionary. Okay, so für den schnellen Hunger. Okay, so Hunger you already know. Für den schnellen. So schnell in case you have just let me get into the uh, this one. Okay. Für den schnellen Hunger gibt es die Currywurst. So for the hunger. So what kind of hunger? This is something related to adjective because it is describing your noun. Okay. So für the fast, because schnell is fast, langweilig is slow. You did learn this word in your A1. So für den schnellen Hunger. So whenever they say you're it's fast hungry, something related to fast food should occur into your mind. Or maybe if you are a European origin, you can think about whatever fast foods are available to you. But now over here we are going to read about the cuisine in Germany. Okay, so für den schnellen Hunger gibt es die Currywurst. So the fast food over here is the currywurst. Now do not worry about what it tastes like, how it looks like. Maybe you can just try using these images, but currywurst you just have to understand it's the name of a particular dish. And Grillwurst, again, a name of the dish. Aus Schweinefleisch. So Fleisch over here is flesh, and Schweine is mm, the pig, you can say. Okay, the swine and the rind flesh. So these are two types of flesh which are being used, which are being used for making this grillwurst, you can say, and it's being used with a ketchup and a curry. Okay, so the typischen Beilagen sind Brötchen oder Pommes frites. So again, the typische Beilagen, the typical something. Beilagen, just consider you do not know the meaning of. Okay, so the typical eating thing you can say for here. Okay, I'm not going to use a dictionary. I'm not going to tell you the meaning of few words which are not needed. I'm just going to tell you how you can try understanding the context of the text. Okay, Briochen, again, it is the name of the dish. Oder Pommes fries. So the French fries which we normally use are the fries. Or I do not know what are the various words being used for fries, but in Germany it's used as Pommes fries. Als Imbiss. Imbiss, again, I'm not going to tell you the meaning of this. Als Imbiss. Zwischendurch ist die Currywurst sehr beliebt. So, Currywurst, again, the name which you learned over here, again, it is als Imbiss. Als is as, okay, Zwischendurch. So, zwischen is in between something, okay. So, als Imbiss, zwischendurch is the Currywurst. Sehr beliebt. Beliebt is lieben. You've learned this word lieben in A1. You must be aware of it, or it's just a brush up again. The most favorite is the currywurst, as in between something. Okay, so you can say in between meal since it's related to food. Okay, in Berlin, der Geburtstag der Currywurst. So this is something complicated. I do not wish you to get worried about this. I will just tell you the concept, the grammatic concept, which is being used over here. Now, in German, when it is related to somebody, for example, my brother's car, okay, my sister's house, if I want to use these words belonging to somebody, okay, there's a concept called as genitive. Okay, we'll be learning in detail about genitive, but the crux is you just use the articles to explain this. So for example, you've learned about genitive in A1 just as des, der. Okay, so how does it goes, like my brother's car. So auto is car is auto, das auto, and my brother is masculine. Okay, so you will be using genitive over here, and then according to that you will simply say this auto minus Bruder. Okay, so now let's try to understand this. In Berlin, der Geburtstag der Currywurst. So der Geburtstag der Currywurst. So Geburtstag, Geburt is the place where something is born. Okay, so Geburtstag is the city. So Berlin is the birth city of whom? Of Currywurst. So again, it is the belonging. Okay, that's the reason the genitive thing is used over here. We'll be practicing a lot about genitive, and at that point, it will be very much clear to you. But now over here, it's very important to understand. So you've learned, you've considered two things over here. One is the genitive case, yeah, and another was the adjective endungen. Okay, we'll try to study in detail about genitive and adjective endungen in A2 if possible. Okay, so again, getting back. In Berlin, der Geburtstag der Currywurst gibt es sogar ein Currywurst-Museum. So over there, there's a museum of Currywurst. So it's that popular. I want you to understand this, okay? Aber auch eine Spezialität ist sehr beliebt. So one more specialty is also popular or it's also loved. It is der Döner. Okay? Es gibt in Deutschland über 16.000 Dönerbuden. Okay, so Döner shops are there in Germany around 16,000. So they say there are around 16,000 Döner shops in Germany. Okay, so I hope you try to learn. I don't want you to understand it. It's totally fine even if you don't understand it in the first read. What I want you to have a takeaway for this particular text is, even if you do not know the meanings of, just try to understand the concept. Language is all about perception. The more you try learning it, the more you try reading it, you'll have a good sense of it. Okay, so now I want you to try this yourself and try to understand the meaning of it. That's the one thing. If possible, try to have your favorite dish or of your favorite cuisine and try writing the kind of similar text on your end. If possible, it will be great. That is going to enhance your active learning skills, active language learning skills. Okay, and that is what the activity given over here is. Schreiben Sie einen Text über Ihr Lieblingsessen oder eine Spezialität in Ihrem Land. So in your country, just try to write a text related to your Lieblingsessen. Lieblings is your favorite essen of your favorite food or any specialty of your country. Okay, so these are the two things I want you to do. One is trying to understand the meaning of these words and writing the related dish in that particular taste. Second is to try understanding this text and write one of the text yourself. Okay, in the next video I'll try to finish off this word. For now, bye bye and thank you.